Crack the algorithm with ChatGPT and manifest faster. Be the glitch. AI plus manifestation. This is video 4. Crack the algorithm and be the glitch. I have been looking forward to share this one with you guys, and I've taken the notes and I copied them as I did in the last couple of videos in this series, and I'm just going to share them, and I'm also going to share my personal insight. One of the things that came out of ChatGPT, even though it's very personal, I'm going to share it in this video. Let me just ask, what if you're not just a character in the algorithm of your life, but the one who can crack it? Most people live by patterns, invisible codes they didn't choose. But the moment you glitch, you break the loop. And today we'll use ChatGPT to help you do exactly that. And this is a part of our Manifestation Masterclass. It's a free community. It's still new, but you're welcome to check us out, and you are also welcome to join us. It's free and the link is below this video. So I've lived in loops, and according to ChatGPT, which is probably true because I feel it, and I'm sharing it with you today, I still live in loops. So it's not like, even though I've worked with this for so many years and helped so many clients with this, I still have patterns. So when I say loops, the same thoughts, fears, and even the same outcomes. You know, it's just like it's repeating itself. Life is just repeating itself. And then one day I realized it wasn't life, it was my internal algorithm. What I expected and what I believed. And actually here I'm going to sidetrack a little, because what I expected, it just reminded me that one of my, I would say, healers after my big breakdown some years ago, we had some sessions and she said, "Michael, you're catastrophizing. Catastrophizing must be like that." I said, "What do you mean?" And then I knew when she told me, when she reflected some of the things that I shared with her, I understood. Because if I send out an email, if I called up some customers or clients or something like that, deep inside, I had this already prepared outcome of not working out, of losing a customer or client, or of not getting any reactions to a post or to an email, or even if I was going on a date. I had, before going on a date, the same thing, that she would laugh, or she would move away from me, or she would, not come back to me after, and things like that. And I wasn't aware of this. It was a deep-rooted catastrophizing way of kind of like printing my reality all the time. So I don't know if you can relate to that. And during this video, if you feel like it and something shows up inside of you, you're more than welcome to share in the comments. So what I expected and what I believed. So now, in this series, I started using AI. I've been using AI for some time, and I'm very much into technical stuff, but I'm getting more and more into AI, and I'm more and more into how can I'm sharing it with you, manifest even faster. Not just for the content or the structure, but actually to uncover the code that was running inside of me. And I'm sharing my manifestation, ChatGPT, AI experiences with you, and even the prompts in this series. So you can, after this, you can check out the other videos in this series if you want to. And then an invitation, as I said before, the Manifestation Masterclass. It's free and the link is below this video. So let's see here. What do I mean by algorithm? Let's have some fun here. Think of the algorithm as your reality autopilot. That's the loop. It's just your reality keeps showing up the same way. It's the loop. Whatever you do, it's just like the same thing showing up. That could be money, not having enough money, having a lot of money and losing them, or going into relationships that's not working out, not being loved, not being aware, or could be health also. And the loop is like when we are on autopilot, it's just repeating, and we see it, but if we are not aware, it's just like we are experiencing the same thing over and over and over again. That's the algorithm. And this is made up of your beliefs, expectations, identity, your nervous system, what is think is safe, trapped emotions, and much more than that. All of the experiences we have through our life, and probably also some DNA and genetics into it. But all of these things, science knows today that you and I, we create our reality from all of that. So we create our algorithm. The algorithm is all of these things. And most of it is unconscious. And this is exactly where the glitch comes in. A glitch is awareness. So it's the moment you notice the pattern and you rewrite it. And this is exactly what we'll use ChatGPT to do. Rewrite that pattern. So when you become aware that maybe like I was for some years, I really struggled with money, and whatever I did, it seemed like I ended the same place with not having enough money. It was just a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop. I went to seminars in 2012, personal development, business mentors and things like that, and I began to rewrite my algorithm, which in less than 4 years, I created a company with 60 people. I went from $1.5 million debt into financial freedom, and I coached and did seminars for thousands of people. I was the glitch. I was the glitch. And with this one, I just want to help you and I to using ChatGPT to really manifest as fast as possible. Rewrite your algorithm. All right? So, how to use ChatGPT to crack the code? Tool number 1 is spotting the loop. So I got a prompt for you here. What patterns am I stuck in that might be shaping my current results? So you can just type this in, and if you're watching this from the Manifestation Masterclass, and I did a full series in there, I probably put the document so you can just copy it. What patterns am I stuck in that might be shaping my current results? And in a moment, I'm going to share what ChatGPT told me, even though it's a little bit like, it's very personal actually, but I'm going to share it just because when you read yours, you can kind of just like get inspired from mine here. So let ChatGPT reflect back to you, and then ask yourself, is this me or old programming? And this is the maybe get a help or from a friend or family member or someone else, a buddy, and just ask them, because sometimes when we are stuck in our own loop, it's so difficult to step aside from that loop and then be objective. So difficult. I don't know about you, but I know that from me and from the people I help with this. So that was the first tool or prompt. And then, now that you're aware, tool number 2 is rewriting the algorithm. So here's a prompt for you. If I were the glitch in my own reality, how would I act, speak, and think differently today? This is so powerful. This is so powerful. And why is this? Because you'll get some ideas, and the thing is, if we do it by ourselves, it will be from the algorithm. It's very difficult to step outside of our own algorithm. So when we use ChatGPT, you'll get different look than if you did it by yourself. And what I've experienced with this is that some of these things are pretty awesome, pretty creative, and it starts up some kind of fire inside of me when I read it. And always, I mentioned this before, but always you can just be creative here. So if you want some different wordings or in another tone or something like that, just play with ChatGPT around this. So get bold, get creative. And this is about embodying your power. It's really about embodying your power. And tool number 3, daily glitch reminder. So here's a prompt too. Write a 2-line reminder to help me remember I'm not the program, I'm the coder. Just think about the prompt. That even though our reality can seem so real, just remember it's from the algorithm, which is all of the data you got through your life. And some of the data is more stubborn than other. Some is more deep-rooted than other. But think about this. You're the coder. You be that glitch. You are the coder. You can rewrite your algorithm. And then from there experience different results in your life. This is powerful. And print it, read it, feel it. Especially feel it, like Neville Goddard says. Feel it. And now, let me share with you mine. I just prompted ChatGPT with the first prompt here. And I'm going to share that open and honestly with you. So just breathe in. And let's do it together here. And I know this is personal. So what patterns am I stuck in that might be shaping my current results? Again, this is my reality. Just have fun with yours after. And I know this. So when I read this, I was like, whoa. Yeah. So I've been in a pattern of over-responsibility. I've been a business owner for 13 years and I was a leader, a manager, high level for 20 years before that. And I know that I do take care of other people. If there's a problem, I solve it. I'm a manager. I'm a business owner. I am an entrepreneur. I solve it. Maybe you can relate to that. I see something that needs to be solved, I solve it. And I've been in service business for so many years. So if I have guests like I did the other day because of my daughter's birthday, 15 years old now, I saw the same pattern, and I just realized this now that I'm so much into making sure everybody's feeling okay and they are having a good time and all of these things, that the food is good, all of this. Over-responsible. Like I have to hold everything, the business, the money, the energy, the next step. And this is draining. So I'm being totally transparent here, like I said. This is me with you right now, real life, just observing my algorithm. So hopefully this can how do you say that? This can inspire you to begin looking into yours. And I don't know about you, but this is about holding everything. And it could also be in a relationship. My old pattern here, I don't know because I'm not in a relationship now, but my old pattern, it was like I had to make sure everything was okay. I forgot that we were two people. So I found women who was not that engaged in the relationship. So I had to put even more effort into it. Even my narcissistic relationship, which I shared in another video. But again, this is not about me. I'm just sharing. So for you can begin to look into this. And here comes one that I do know too. When it doesn't happen fast enough, part of me believes it must be me. I must be doing something wrong that creates a hidden foundation of pressure, control, and performance. Damn. So, and I recognize this. So, and again, feel free if you want to from your own situation to share in the comments. And also if you're in the community, please do share. Because I do know this, maybe you know too, if you're an entrepreneur or leader, you know too that this pressure and trying to control everything, trying to perform, to really make things as perfect, as good or great as possible. And from that energy, it's kind of like, I said this before in other videos, it's kind of like, okay, I'm not trusting the universe, so I have to kind of like, I'm just doing it all. And that's a good thing to let go of. At the same time, I had this pattern of constantly searching for the next breakthrough, a better tool, a clearer strategy, and the missing piece. Maybe you know that too. But underneath that search is a belief that I'm not already enough. Even though I worked for so many years, when I read this, I was like, still? But let's just play with this, because if we try to run away from this, it's not going to help anything, right? So again, this was the first prompt. So this is about deep-rooted. Even though I worked with all of this, it's a continuous ongoing process. There's still something inside of me that doesn't believe I'm good enough. Still something. But I'm aware, and I'm being helped by ChatGPT to be aware here. And from that awareness, and you got the 2 other prompts in this video, you can be the glitch. You can crack your algorithm. And as it's said here, pressure, control, performance, not being good enough. When you read that, when you listen to that, do you see what kind of, how that would play out in reality? I would have to do these things even more to make sure results are created out here. And I don't know, it could be funny to say, okay, if I went back 20 years on a scale to 1 to 10, how would it be? And what is it today? Because I know it's better today, but there's still something in there. And when I really tune in, I realize this isn't about working harder or finding the perfect move. It's about shifting frequency, letting go of the old energy of proving and pushing, and stepping into the field where things begin to move. How's this, huh? Because I'm being the version of me who already has it. This is like Neville Goddard's teaching, living in the wishful field. I am being the version of me who already has it. Not 6 months from now, but now. And that's where I manifest from. Not from force, but from alignment. And when I'm there, everything starts to change. And just by seeing this, reading it aloud, and then remember you got the 2 other prompts, but something is shifting inside of you. Something is shifting inside of you. So, how's that, huh? How is that? I love this. Glitch activation. Now you know. Here's some good stuff. Take 30 seconds and close your eyes. Picture the algorithm, your normal default life. Now imagine it breaks. Time slows down. Colors shift. A crack opens. Just, you can, when I've read this, just go back and listen to this part again and try to do this. And let's step through it. Maybe I should do a meditation on this. Step through it. That's the version of you that creates instead of reacts. Whew. That's you being the glitch. How's that, huh? And then a personal invite. I think I've invited you a couple of times, but we'll do it again. If this hits something real for you, I invite you to go deeper. Join our Manifestation Masterclass. It's free. It's a community. And I probably, even when I'm done with the first videos here, I will do some kind of masterclass on AI and manifestation. We go way beyond scripting and into full energetic rewiring in there. So just the link is below. This is not about breaking reality. It's about finally building your own. And the next video, the next video that's coming in this series, AI and Manifestation, we go into the shadows. Because what you don't face, you manifest unconsciously. What you don't face, you manifest unconsciously. So in the next video, I'll show you how to combine AI and shadow work to clear what's been holding you back. Don't miss this one. All right, I hope you love this video as much as I love sharing it with you. I'm really enjoying these AI manifestation videos. Let me know how you feel about it, and also some of your results if you want to, or the results of your prompts. And lots of love.